See, I know something about you, even not knowing you, that you've got greatness within you. You have the ability to do things that you can't even begin to imagine. You have talents and skills in you that you haven't even begun to reach for yet. When you have some goal out here that you're stretching for and reaching for that takes you out of your comfort zone, you'll find out some talents and abilities you have that you didn't know you had. If you want to reach your goal and have the competitive edge, you've got to be hungry. Practice only makes improvement. Perfection doesn't exist. Practice only makes improvement. You can always better your best. You have not done your best work yet. You've got to find some reasons that make you strong. Some reasons that will make you hang in there when times get rough, because they're going to get rough.
You have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. So if you don't love it, if you're not having fun doing it, you don't really love it, you're going to give up. And that's what happens to most people. You need a team of great people to help, build an organization that can eventually just, build itself. Because you need great people there.
If you practice having high levels of execution, execution becomes your way of being. You are a result of all of the habits you have installed through your whole life. Because if you look at great athletes, for example, it's not that they were naturally talented, it was the quality of their habits. They were the people that were in the gym at 4:30, and they did it for so many years that they got to a place that it became easier to get to the gym and do the practice. And if you're not at the top of your mountain, you're not an A player right now, if you're not as productive as you want to be, if you don't have as much prosperity as you want, if you don't have as much confidence as you want, if you don't have the life you want, the business you want, just review the past 20 minutes alone, and your answers are in there.
If you're visualizing failure, you're preparing your body, your nervous system to fail, because you're ingraining the pattern of failure. Olympic athletes who visualize themselves winning races win races. People who visualize dropping the ball will drop the ball. You've got to replay a resourceful movie in your head so that you get a resourceful result. Create a situation where you sink or swim, and you'll learn how to swim. You've got to place yourself in the midst of a storm, and it's got to be a self-created storm. Throw yourself off the cliff and learn how to fly on the way down. Good luck.
The greatest resistance to becoming the strongest version of yourself or being born again are the people around you. What happens is they set up psychological prisons for you that are the bars are made up of all the expectations that they've set for you. And the minute you try to step outside the realms of that psychological prison, they're going to do everything that they can to pull you back in. They're going to say things like, whoa, who do you think you are? Or that's not what you usually do. Or anything to drag you back down and make you feel like, no, this isn't who you are. You're really not that strong and confident.
Instead of looking forward to what you're going to do and become great at, you look at what you have right now, the people around you right now, your skills, your talents, your faculties, your hobbies, the things that you're involved in right now. You give 100% effort, focus, concentration in all of your blood, sweat, and tears at doing great today, right now. And just trust that it will lead you to where you need to be. If growing stronger and building muscle were easy, you'd have no reason to go to the gym. There would be no growth if there was no challenge. It's supposed to be difficult. If it wasn't difficult, then there'd be no growth. There would be no resistance. There'd be nothing to force you to grow stronger with.
That's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything.
Growing up, I wasn't the richest, but I had a rich family and spirit and support. It's inspiring for all you guys out there that want to do something and want to be the best that you can be and want to do the best that you can do. You just never give up, because you never know what can happen. You never know who you can inspire and who you can influence.
Well, as you'll learn along the way about me as you get to know me, I'm not really a go-girl kind of person necessarily, and I follow that up by saying that I'm more about people reaching their potential and finding something that they love to do. You have to find that because it's very hard to be good at anything, be great at anything, and so you have to really have a passion for it. So, I'm about people reaching their potential more than anything.